Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
When you wore wigs for the last year and a half, rarely taking them off, it burnt the fuck out my forehead. Don't worry, I never had edges or hair. It's my forehead for me.
Here, this whole widow's peak ripped out. These edges gone. These edges gone. My forehead swollen. I was supposed to get my hair braided today. I didn't even attempt to go to the shop because this part of my head is swollen. This part of my head is swollen.
Be careful with these fucking wigs, y'all. My hairline just broke out so bad these bumps are killing me. I'm salty because I don't even wear wigs that much. And look, my hairline is receding, like I'm literally going bald. Maybe it's because the lace is so hard and it's rubbing against my sensitive skin. I don't know, but I'm going back to sewing.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cynthia here, and guys, I'm back again with another video. Honestly guys, every single day things just keep popping up, and it has to do with us ladies. Okay, now in today's video we're going to be talking about women that have come out to complain about how wigs are eating up their edges, giving them receding hairlines. We really need to talk, ladies. I mean, it's 2026 and wigs are still out here snatching more than compliments. Now, for years, wigs were supposed to be our protective style, emphasis on the protective, okay? But lately, the numbers of women talking about thinning edges, bald patches, and inflamed frontals is crazy. It's really getting much. It's getting really scary. Now, the crazy part is most of us didn't even know it was happening until it was too late. Now, what's causing this, you might ask? Honestly, I feel it's not just the wigs, it's the glue, the alcohol spray, the tight installations, the friction, the constant tension. I mean, some stylists are out here installing frontals like they're laying tiles on a roof. No care, just vibes and glue. And the worst part is that many women think that their hairline is just naturally bad. But guys, it's actually years of repeated glue installs, pulling baby hairs when they're not supposed to be pulled, sleeping in wigs, wearing wigs daily with no breaks, and lace being placed directly on new hair growth. Now, one thing is for sure, our hairline is the most delicate part of our scalp. Once it goes, bringing it back is a full-time job. Now, guys, without wasting too much time, let's quickly get right into some of these videos where these women are complaining about this so much. Here, this whole widow's peak ripped out. These edges gone. These edges gone. My forehead swollen. I was supposed to get my hair braided today. I didn't even attempt to go to the shop because this part of my head is swollen. This part of my head is swollen all. Unfortunately, my edges have been ripped out and my head is swelling. No hate to the stylist. The stylist is amazing and it's not her fault. But I am allergic to glue. And I just wanted to come on here and just tell you guys to be freaking careful with these wigs. I never get glue on my wigs. Always glues. Never have a problem. One time I get my hair glued, my widow peak gone. My hair used to be right here. This whole widow's peak ripped out. These edges gone. These edges gone. My forehead swollen. I was supposed to get my hair braided today. I didn't even attempt to go to the shop because this part of my head is swollen. This part of my head is swollen. All the hair that was right here, gone. All the hair that was right here, gone. I look crazy. I'll grow my hair back. It's okay. I'm not worried. But stay away from these wigs, okay? And if you are going to put the wig on, glue it 2 feet in front of your edges. Make sure they do that. I know glue, you're supposed to remove it properly. I did the steps. I did what I needed to do. I'm just allergic to the glue, so it literally burned my hair off. There was no saving. But when I took the wig off, the process was not painful. It was literally just the damage had already been done. That being said, I still have hair in the back. Like, my hair goes up to here. It's just in the braids right now. Keeping you, love yourself. Or else nobody else will.
Have a great day. That's all.
The wig really ate a lot of her front hair. Now that's the thing. It's not even about wearing wig. It's all those ones that have to do with glues. Oh my goodness. I avoid them so much. All those frontals, all those 5x5 closures that before you know it you need glue to lay them. I try my best to avoid those ones because not everybody knows how to install this type of hairs and not everybody knows how to uninstall this type of hairs. So before you know it, you're ripping out your front hairs.
And I truly have hit a new level of maturity and self-love because I can't do wigs no more and wigs can't do me no more. Like, we just, like, I love to see it, but I just can't. Like, I'm saving wigs for when I need a wig, you know? Like, I gotta get myself together so I never need a wig, you know? Like, I really have to get serious about this because, like, it's just not doing what it should be doing right now. And I don't care what nobody say. Like, I seen it's a hairstylist. It's a famous hairstylist, and she was doing wig installs. Back at the back. She still kind of do them now, but she slowed down a little bit. But when she got that first quick weave, when I tell you, baby girl hairline was not originally like that. Baby girl forehead was not originally like that. When I tell you, it was way back and it was straight. That happened from them wig installs. And she was a hairstylist, hairstylist, whatever. So, like, you would think, you know, she would know how to, like, you know, take care of it. Or, you know, not let that happen, pretty much. Not let that happen. But it's, like, inevitable. If you keep installing them wigs back, you're going to have that hairline pushed back and then back and then back and then back. And then you're going to need a wig. That's bondage. Ah! I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's true. When your hairline starts going to the back, before you know it, you won't be bold enough to wear your natural hair. And then you see yourself needing to wear a wig. Guys, that's crazy.
You are a black woman and you have very fine hair and you wear wigs, V-part wigs, lace front wigs, whatever. You need to be mindful of traction alopecia. Black women are way more likely to suffer from traction alopecia because of the texture of our hair. This is what has happened to my hair wearing those combs every day. I've now cut all of my combs out and I'm going to start using bobby pins. If anyone has any other suggestions, I would also love to hear. Those combs are horrendous for your hair. It might feel secure while you're wearing it, but it's not healthy. I just wanted to share what happened to me and hopefully someone else can learn before they go through what I'm going through right now. I'm going to use sacred hair serums, oils, whatever to grow the hair back. And luckily I do still have my hair follicles, which means that the hair can grow back. But once the follicles are gone, the hair loss is permanent and you cannot grow hair in that area anymore. Be safe and take care of your hair. I feel like a lot of people think that wigs are just this mindless thing that you can just use for your hair when you don't feel like taking care of it, but you need to be mindful of your hair health.
Regardless of how much one loves wigs, it's very important you take care of your natural hair. Because nobody's going to be wearing wigs forever. At the end of the day, you're left with your natural hair. So whether you take care of it or not, it will show at the end of the day. So regardless, it's advisable to still take care of your natural hair, even if you're a wig lover.
I'm going to have a moment of transparency and say what a lot of other women won't say, but I regret getting into lace front wigs. I'm looking at older pictures of me and I look so much better with my natural hairline. I used to be a sew-in queen, and I think once you start wearing lace fronts, they become super addictive, especially when you have a big forehead like me. It looks so weird whenever you're not wearing a lace front. And I always try to encourage younger women or any woman who still have their natural hairline. If you have enough hair in the front of your head, please, please, please wear sew-in, because I feel like lace fronts, they just don't look real and they're so easy to spot. Like, I feel like people are just staring at the lace on my head.
First of all, it's a lace front wig. Of course, people are going to know it's not your natural hair, it's not your real hair. Let's keep that aside. I like what she said about the sew in. Honestly, I'm actually considering going back to sew in because it looks much easier and comfortable at the end of the day. But notwithstanding, always give your hair breaks. You're not going to be wearing wigs every time, 2 for 7, 12 months in a year, 365 days in a year. Please give yourself breaks, okay? Especially with the frontals, the lace frontals.
I am so over wigs. I am so tired of applying glue to my forehead. And the funny thing is, doing that so many times has actually cost me my hairline. So now I actually want to go back to just wearing my natural hair out, but I ain't got a hairline anymore. And where I'm already an East African babe, so we're all an East African babe, the forehead is already foreheading, and that's fine. I've been managing that. When the forehead is foreheading and there's no hairline behind the foot, when the hairline is here, what's a girl to do? And I just feel like when I'm like researching like all the treatments, I'm seeing minoxidil, I'm seeing that the side effects of you grow hair everywhere and then you have to go to. But then I also know even when if I go natural and I start wearing my natural hair out or ponytails, that will also have an impact on the hairline. So I'm just trying to figure out what hairstyle actually doesn't impact the hairline. Because I'm sick of this. I'm tired of this. Love it, but I'm tired. Cut the cameras. I'm done. So if you've got any good suggestions, let me know in the comments.
And the funny thing is, there's some people that live by these frontal installs. They're always on frontal installs. Like you cannot catch them without having frontals on. And I don't know. That alone sounds really, really risky to me because glue is chemical, and some people these days just glue the hair to their scalp, and it's really hard to take it off. Some people will end up ripping it out, thereby snatching their hairlines alongside with these frontals.
Okay, y'all, this is no shade because I want to start wearing wigs again because the blonde is eating my hair alive. But I have a question. When I watch those videos of y'all taking y'all braids down, the hair be eaten. Like, y'all hair be nice and long and thick. But the hairline, though. Y'all hairlines? Like, I don't know if, as a collective, we are all avoiding, like, because I look at the comments and no one mentions the hairline. Like, oh my God, your hair is so good. The hairline, though. What are y'all doing? So I know not to do that because y'all hairline, all y'all hairlines look the same. It's fried. The hairline be fried. No shade. Yeah, y'all, it's no shade. I just would like my hairline. I like my hairline thick. I don't want it thin or thin like how I see most of the hairlines from the wigs. So I need to know what not to do.
Like the other lady said, it's inevitable. As long as you keep putting glue on your forehead close to your hairline, some even put the glue directly on their hairline, it is going to recede. It is going to get ripped off. And no matter how careful you are, glues contain chemicals and you don't even know what that is even going to do to your skin.
I'm not gonna hold y'all, but y'all wanna know the saddest thing to me about wigs? It's like a contract. You wear them a couple times, you good. But you continue, then you start getting that tan line, your edges start receding. And it's like some girls be too embarrassed to get other hairstyles to try to even that out. So they be stuck in a loop at that point. And
Honestly, there's some truth to what she said, but let's keep going.
it's 3 a.m. I'm in the hospital because I bought a wig off of Amazon and I ended up with mollusca.
Oh my goodness.
So now I just wait it out. Covered in lesions or whatever they're called. I don't know. But beware. Don't buy wigs off of Amazon.
Oh my goodness. This is another level of fear being unlocked in my head because I didn't know you could get skin problems or all this from wigs you ordered from online shopping sites like Amazon and all that. But it has always been advisable to wash your wigs or your bundles whenever you get them from companies, just so to remove all those factory whatever that was sprayed on it. But I didn't know it would get this bad to someone being in the hospital. Ladies, please beware. That really looks painful to watch. Oh my goodness. I don't know how she's going to do this, but chunk of where that skull cap was holding is going to come out. Except she does this really, really well and applies oil. And guys, even if you apply oil and do all the things you're supposed to do correctly, this hairstyle repeatedly would still cost you your hairline.
Be careful with these fucking wigs, y'all. My hairline just broke out so bad these bumps are killing me. I'm salty because I don't even wear wigs that much. And look, my hairline is receding, like I'm literally going bald. Maybe it's because the lace is so hard and it's rubbing against my sensitive skin. I don't know, but I'm going back to sewing.
Now, the thing with glueless is they make it tight. And when the wigs are just put on your hair like that and then it's tight, the friction, the everything, it will cause more damage than even the installed frontals. Okay, so either way, just be careful. And when you say, okay, you don't want your glueless tight, the hair is not going to look good again. So I don't know. To me, I think the best thing right now, if we are moving forward, including me, I'm going to start doing sewings, honestly.
Look at you. You're doing it. And you know what I'm gonna do?
So I know wigs are usually considered as a really good option for protective styling, but it's so important that as you're wearing the wig, you are protecting your edges. So traction alopecia doesn't just come from tight braids and ponytails. If your wig is rubbing on your edges, you're going to get friction and that's going to lead to traction alopecia. Furthermore, if you're using bonding glues and got to be spray to stick down your wig, you've really got to be careful because you could be ripping off the hairs on your edges every time you take the wig off.
That's true, guys.
So you're not gonna wear wigs no more, so wigs ruin your hair? They don't. The way I used to wear wigs, yes. The mistakes I made was, number one, not letting my hair breathe. Like, I was putting on wigs back to back to back to back, like it was religious. Like, you'll be lucky if you saw my hair on a Thursday, like it was religious. And I know you're looking like, girl, well, if you shaved it because, oh, you want your hair to be natural, like, look at the way you're putting on the wig now. Exactly. But now the difference is I'm not scared to be bald. Like, I even look like a badder bitch. I even look cuter. It wasn't necessarily what I was doing. It was what wigs became to me that I started not liking. Like, I wouldn't be caught dead without a wig. But now, look at me. I don't care. Like, I'm still unlearning that for sure. But it's like wigs aren't my everything anymore. Like, a lot of us need to reevaluate that. Like, how come y'all move different when y'all hair not done? Like, that's not normal. And I had to realize, like, yo, the way my head be down when my hair is not done, or like the way, ow, the way I be moving just because my hair is not done, it's not normal. Like, I can't call myself a baddie if I'm not really believing in my own sauce. Like, I don't need a wig to make me feel like a baddie. So I had to unlearn that. I'm still learning how to wear like my bald head or like my natural hair, and wigs are a really good protective style, and that's exactly how I'm wearing them now, to protect my hair as it grows. But I think the bigger picture is, don't get reliant on anything for your confidence or for your beauty. Being a baddie is a well-rounded aspect, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just constantly do things to look good without reevaluating your mental, you know, like why you're doing the things you're doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely the journey I'm on, and just, you know, readjusting myself, mind, body, and soul. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna be fine forever, like, per.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, so basically, this is not just about only wigs. It's about, like I said earlier, the constant usage of frontal wigs, especially with the glues, the hot combs, all those things used in laying frontals down. They add significantly to the loss of hairline. So moving forward, I basically think that it's best to just give your hair breaks and wear your natural hair sometimes, or just wear your cornrows, as the case may be. Sometimes I like to just show up here in my little cornrows. Obviously, the wigs are there. People love the wigs. They love how they make them look. That's good. But don't forget that you have your own look without the wigs. And I think that's why a lot of people get it wrong, because now they're solely dependent on those wigs that they're not confident anymore in showing up in their natural hair, their natural loose hair or braided hair, as the case may be. And it's sad. It's sad. These things were just made to make people happy, to change their looks, not to be the permanent look, if you understand what I mean. But yes, let me know in the comments if you've had your own fair share of wigs damaging your front hair or your hairline, or if you escaped it, or if you survived it, because a lot of people still end up surviving these things. Okay, so let me know in the comments. And yes, beautiful people, I've come to the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to give the video a fat thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.